Page 14, on top of old Smoky. Finally, we get out of that cut time stuff. We're in 3/4 time here. Still has a pickup B, but at least a 3/4 time. Talk about the right hand first. Again, you have two Ds at the start. I recommend a 2-1 on the two Ds. This is very common. When I see repeated notes at the very beginning and there's two of them, I generally go 2-1 or 1-2 depending on what comes next. In this case, it's a 2-1. If you look at the next two measures, all those notes together make up a D major extended chord. And that's the fingering for that chord, right? Oh, so there. Now, at the end of the first line, that quarter note, we can go ahead and use the same finger here because it's not like it's repeated, it's just repeated. Doesn't make any sense at all. If you knew me, that would make perfect sense. Just take my word for it. Now, the last note of the second line is fifth finger on that. That puts you in position for what's coming. Okay. Third line down, going from the first to the second measure. You have two A's. You can use fifth finger on both if you want. Or you can use fourth finger on the second A. And put the thumb on the E. That works too. But at the end of that line for the eighth notes, use third finger on the E. Did I mention this is in D major? I don't know. Left hand, we're back to the chords again. Now they've indicated in the music what I've been saying a lot and what I would just naturally do. And that is you connect the first two notes and then you play. I wouldn't play them staccato, but they're marked them staccato there in the left hand at the beginning. Look at the last three measures you have here. I don't know that they have to be staccato. I would just separate them. I'll leave that up. It's an interpretive thing, all right? When you're first learning it, learn it exactly as it's written. And then once you have it, since it's an arrangement, rearrange it. Do what you want. Second line, second measure, you're starting out with the one chord. Now you got to go down to a C natural and then back up. For the last measure, the second line in the left hand, you can, if you want, rather than a 5-3-1, you can use a 4-2-1 because in the measure before it, you're here. So to go from here to here works. It's very common. So yeah. Third line down. Fifth finger on the C sharp. And then the last measure, it's an A. Last measure. I don't like what they're doing here. Look at this. It's a 5, 4, 3, and they want the 5 finger on the D. I can't connect those I can't go from here to here very well. That's rather awkward. So I'm going to adjust the fingering just a little bit to accommodate this because we kind of want them connected and there's no pedal. So what I'm going to suggest, because there really isn't much of a decent fingering to use. I mean, you could start with second finger on the A, thumb, and then come with the fourth finger on the C sharp, and then third finger on the D. But you might not be ready for here. If you're not quite ready for that yet, I mean, eventually you will be because that's used a lot in piano, but that's a stretch to do that. If that's uncomfortable for you, then another way of doing it is to slide the third finger off of the black note onto the white note, and that is this way. Third finger, and then the third finger again on the D. Slide it off. I can connect them. Like that. Then you're going to use 2 and 1 on the staccato notes. So the last line in the left hand, like so, and then I connect them. So let's try this out and see what happens. Melody's in the right hand, bring out the melody. It has a pickup beat. I will give us 2 counts and we'll play it together. I don't know if 2 counts is enough, so I'm going to give us a full 3 counts plus 2. It's 5 to 1, 2, 3, ready, go, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you got it. It is repeated, so we're going to play it twice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, go.